Hi everyone.
I took Joey out earlier.
We'll give it a few seconds for a few people to join in. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully pretty well. Hey Ruth. We'll let a few more people join in if they wish. All right. If you want to comment below to say you're here, go for it. Otherwise, I can't see any other people who join. Well, anyway, I'm going to get started tonight. This is facial care part 2. We're going to be talking about AVON Serums / treatments. And I'm very passionate about skincare, facial care, things like that. I've noticed a huge difference in my skin over the past 2 years since I've been not only just selling AVON, but using the products, cleansing my face twice a day, using serums and then moisturizers. So I love just about every single product that I put on my face, and I just want to share that with you guys. And let's see. Yes, I'm in my robe. I'm 100% keeping it real. This is how I roll. If you know me well, then if I'm at home, I'm usually in my robe. So it is what it is. So all right. One of the things I wanted to do first is to recap on the cleansing just very briefly. This first step, facial care, is cleansing. Second is serums and treatments. And then the third is moisturize. So I've already done and done a video and talked about cleansing and how you need to remove all the impurities, the dirt, oil, all the pollutants off of your face before we, as the first step before we begin treatments and even a moisturizer. So let's just dive right in to the Power Serum. That's this guy here. It's the Power Serum. This I would comment or say that I think this is like the gold standard for AVON as the Power Serum, and that's just my opinion. It is definitely one that is good for all sorts of things. It smooths the fine lines and wrinkles. It also hydrates. It firms your skin, and it also is a moisturizing booster. So if you put this serum on first and then use moisturizer on top, it will enhance your moisturizer. So that's why it's called the Power Serum. So it has it has many uses, and it brings a lot to your face. Hi Jill, hi Amy. So anyway, this is if you're not sure what serum to start out with, just because we have so many serums that kind of target a certain need, then I recommend the Power Serum. All right, I am out in my dining room right now, so if you hear some noise, that is life in the background, the kids and the dog. So anyway, the next one I'm going to talk about is the AVON Neutralize Anti-Pollution. And this one simply creates a barrier, like a shield for your face, to protect your skin from many, many, many pollutants. And it has antioxidants in it. It's rich with those, so that helps create that barrier. And as it's doing that, it also prevents from future damage, and it will actually repair any damage that you might already have. And one thing about this serum, it is actually black in color because it's in the charcoal line. So you can see it's quite a generous amount there. But then when you rub it in, it dries clear. So I did put a lot on, but it does dry clear and has a very clean smell to it. And because of the charcoal, if you're not used to using charcoal on your face, you do need to give it at least a week or two to kind of build up to your skin. It not burned, my face was red for about 2 weeks when I first started using this. But it went away and it doesn't do that anymore. So that's the anti-pollution serum. All right, on to, well, let me back up. One thing I do want to say about pollution that we learn in training is that pollution itself, it ages your skin faster than time alone. So it's really important to not only cleanse your face, but treat it with serums, and this anti-pollution serum is a great shield and barrier. I notice in the morning, I do use this in the morning and at night. In the morning when I wash my face before I take a shower, I do notice that I have less, or my cotton pad is not as dirty when I use the anti-pollution serum. So little test to that theory. All right, next, one of my favorites. I guess they're all my favorites, but anyway, this is the vitamin C serum. And this entire bottle has the amount of vitamin C of 30 oranges. It brightens your skin, and it also improves the tone. It what do I want to say? My favorite part of this is that it boosts radiance. Halfway through the day, or maybe even before, I go to work so early that it's usually midday that I notice I feel like I have a glow when I use the vitamin C serum, and I usually use it every day. And it does have a citrus smell to it, and it is just a little tacky. So if it feels really sticky after you apply it, then you need to decrease the amount. So I mean, it is vitamin C after all. Whose hands aren't sticky after you eat an orange? Okay, moving on. This is one of my favorites. My go-to, the first thing I grab after the shower in the morning, is the new Hydrofusion Depuffing Serum. It visibly plumps your skin, mainly underneath your eye here, where your skin is the thinnest. It will reduce eye bags, and it also softens those fine lines that I was talking about. It has an awesome feature on it. It's a ceramic cooling tip. I don't know if you guys can see that very well or not. But anyway, this the serum, you kind of squeeze out a little bit there, and then when you apply it underneath your eye, it is cooled. Once that serum activates on that ceramic tip, it has a cooling effect. So it's nice and refreshing, very first thing in the morning. That's the Hydrofusion Depuffing Serum. Let's see. Next we have the hyaluronic acid serum. It is also from the Anew Hydrofusion line. This is the highest concentration of any serum on the market. We were the first to debut it across all beauty lines. AVON was the first to introduce the 1.5% hyaluronic acid. And you hear acid and it sounds kind of alarming, but hyaluronic acid is actually something that is found within our skin. At birth, we are given like the most hyaluronic acid possible, and over time we gradually lose it, some faster than others, maybe indicating why some people have more wrinkles or not. Wrinkles also have to do with hydration. But this hyaluronic acid, it is a deep hydrator. It's good for thirsty skin. Some people have really dry skin, and when they put treatments or moisturizers on it, it just soaks it in. The antioxidants that are in this hyaluronic acid is raspberry, and it is very good for skin repair. This visibly plumps your skin as well, kind of like the depuffing serum. This serum here is what Bryce has used, and don't tell, he's not here, so he can't hear. He loves it. He feels better because his skin looks better. It's hydrated. He's got forehead wrinkles that are kind of deep, and when he uses this, they are definitely softened. I don't know if you guys have seen my before and after picture, but I do have that posted out there on social media. But if I think about it, I'll try to put that in the comments at the end of the video. But yeah, he likes it, and don't let him tell you any different. This Hydrofusion line is one that's branded as unisex, so it's good for men or women. But I have other men who have ordered some of the regular lines too for moisturizers. All right, looks like we have a few more people join. Hi, Christy. Hi, Renee. Hi, Zelda, Heather, and Tracy. Sorry if I didn't say your name. I just couldn't see it in the feed. So let's see. April and Tina. Yes. Hi, everybody. All right. I think I covered them all. Comment below if you have a question on any of them. I use them most every AM and PM. I don't always use the power serum at night. I use a different treatment for my eyes and underneath my eyes. So one thing I do want to say about all serums is that they are buildable. So they will work and they absorb into other serums. The rule of thumb for serums, though, is to use the thinnest serum to the thickest. So when those are applied, like I usually use the anti-pollution first over the top of, like if I use the depuffing here, I'll use the anti-pollution over, and then I finish with the vitamin C for the day. And sometimes I throw in the power serum. That's all time permitting because you have to allow each serum to dry. And I am not one of having extra time in the morning. So depending on time is if that serum goes on top. So I wanted to say that. And most of the serums are free of parabens, sulfates, phthalates, and they are also vegan friendly. They also are good for any skin type.
No.
So does anybody have any questions that are on live right now? Yes, Tracy commented that she has the power serum and she loves it. Yes, it is, I call the powerhouse, or the gold standard is kind of what I call that one. It just seems to cover all bases as in serums. Anybody else having questions or comments? I felt like I flew through all those. Just go over my notes here real quick, see if I have anything else to add. I don't believe so. And those who didn't catch the beginning, yes, I'm in my robe. This is how I roll around here, so I am keeping it real, even with all the flyaways. Oh, there's my pen. I was taking notes earlier. So, all right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm very passionate about skincare, and I've noticed a very a huge improvement to my skin since I started actively using skincare every day and every night for the past couple of years. So, Tracy's asking, what was the first product on the right? This one? This one here, or is that your right or my left? This is the hyaluronic acid. This is a 1.5%. It's the Hydrofusion line. And this one over here, depending on your right and my left, is the anti-pollution neutralized serum. This is like the charcoal line, and it goes on black, but then dries clear. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope this video finds you well, and I will be coming out to you soon for part 3, which is moisturizers. And speaking of moisturizers, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. This is kind of like in the moisturizer line, but it's more of an oil. It's Avon's first facial oil. Sneak peek, it's the Green Goddess. Yes, this is made with CBD. It is a CBD oil, but it is THC free, so no worries about that. Okay, I'll go into detail on that on my moisturizer series, part 3, which will be the next video. So you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you later.